Welcome students. Now we are going to discuss about ultrastructure of nucleus. A typical interphase nucleus is differentiated into mainly four parts. First one is nuclear envelope or karyotheca. Second is nucleoplasm or karyolimb. Third is nucleolus and the fourth one is chromatin. The nucleus is separated from cytoplasm by nuclear membrane. It encloses nucleoplasm. It is completely nucleoplasm. It is surrounded by nuclear membrane. Here, outer nuclear membrane and inner nuclear membrane. Between these two nuclear membranes, the space is called as perinuclear space. The nuclear envelope encloses the nucleoplasm. It is made up of two unit membranes. Each one is 75 angstroms thick. The outer membrane is continuous with the endoplasmic reticulum. On endoplasmic reticulum, some ribosomes are studied. So these ribosomes are involving in the protein synthesis. The proteins synthesized on endoplasmic reticulum, they are transported to the perinuclear space. The inner nuclear membrane contains specific proteins that act as binding sites for chromatin and other proteins of the nuclear lamina. Bidirectional movement of proteins including histones, DNA and RNA polymerases, gene regulating proteins takes place between the cytosol or cytoplasm and nucleoplasm or nucleus. Between these two regions, here the materials are transported or exchange is taking place. Some proteins are selectively imported from cytoplasm to nucleoplasm. Some proteins are imported like RNA processing proteins. Next, some proteins are exported from nucleoplasm to the cytoplasm, like mRNA. So mRNA is synthesized in the nucleoplasm. They are transported or exported into the cytoplasm. In some cases, the transport process is complex. Ribosomal proteins are made in the cytoplasm or cytosol. They are imported into the nucleus. Here the proteins are assembled with the newly made ribosomal RNA into the particles, and then they are exported again into the cytoplasm as a part of ribosomal subunits. The second part is nucleoplasm. Nucleoplasm is a transparent, semi-fluid and colloidal substance. It fills the nucleus. Here completely it is nucleoplasm. Nucleoplasm contains nucleosides and a number of enzymes which are required for the synthesis and functioning of DNA, RNA and nucleoproteins. Some of the proteins present in the nucleoplasm are essential for spindle formation during the cell division. The third part is nucleolus. It was firstly discovered by Fontana. The term was given by Bowman scientists. Nucleolus. Here nucleolus is a darkly stained structure. It is naked structure, means it is not surrounded by any membrane, and it is round and dark and irregular structure. Next, it is attached to the chromatin in some places. So where the nucleolus is attached to the chromatin, that part is called as nucleolar organizer. Generally, in the nucleus, 1 to 4 nucleoli are present, but sometimes Xenopus oocytes contain 1600 nucleoli. In the nucleolus, here no membrane is present. The contents of the nucleolus continuous with the nucleoplasm. So nucleoplasm contents and nucleolus contents are continuous. Generally, here nucleolus main function is to synthesize rRNA or ribosomal RNA, and nucleolus also involving in the ribosome synthesis. So ribosomes are synthesized in nucleolus, and it stores nucleoproteins also. The fourth part is chromatin. It is hereditary DNA protein fibrillar complex. Chromatin occurs in the form of fine overlapping and coiled fibers. Chromatin fibers are distributed throughout the nucleoplasm. Here completely the network of fibers, chromatin fibers. So chromatin reticulum. And in the chromatin sometimes densely packed structures are here. The chromatin is densely packed. This part is called as heterochromatin, which is loosely packed. That is called as euchromatin. Here euchromatin is loosely packed and lightly stained, and heterochromatin is darkly stained and densely coiled. It is about structure of nucleus.